Have you ever wondered whether there are cities on Earth that time has deliberately concealed? Hidden deep within jungles, perched among towering mountains, or resting beneath silent oceans. These ruins reveal traces of civilizations that once thrived before disappearing without explanation. Many of these places contain only faint structures and subtle remnants of past life, leaving us unsure of what truly happened there. Their silence turns them into legends, places where science still struggles to explain the mysteries left behind by history. Prepare to explore the lost cities, where every stone may lead you to a secret the world has never fully uncovered. Deep within the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, Tayuna stands as an ancient city nestled among some of the world's highest coastal mountain ranges. Constructed around 800 CE, this site predates Machu Picchu by nearly 700 years. The ruins feature over 1,200 steep stone steps, ingeniously built by the Tairona people to connect architectural terraces across the mountainside, alongside a complex system of canals and drainage to manage water flow and supply. The city was abandoned in the 16th century, subsequently reclaimed by the jungle for nearly 400 years before gold prospectors rediscovered it in 1972. Today, Tayuna remains a sacred site for local indigenous communities who continue to monitor and protect it. Mahabalipuram stands out for its unique architectural works, carved directly from monolithic rock instead of being built from traditional joined blocks. Many structures here are intricately sculpted from giant natural granite boulders, showcasing masterful technique. The site is also known by the nickname City of Seven Pagodas, hinting at 7 large temples that once existed and may have been swallowed by the sea. The 2004 tsunami temporarily revealed several submerged structures near the shore, spurring further research into this legend. Additionally, a colossal rock relief on a natural cliff is considered one of the largest outdoor carvings in the world. Sepharang served as the capital of a powerful kingdom and acted as a central hub for the Tibetan Buddhist revival from the 10th to the 17th century. The entire city was constructed and carved directly into the natural sandstone mountain slopes, forming a massive and distinctive multi-tiered architectural complex. This complex also features an intricate system of tunnels and caves traversing through the mountain masses, clearly designed for strategic defensive purposes. Within these structures, the murals at Saparang display a unique blend of artistic styles, absorbing influences from Tibet, India, and Nepal. To sustain life in this harsh region, researchers have found evidence of a sophisticated, ancient irrigation system. Notably, the city is situated next to peculiar earth forests, where tall, pointed rock formations and towering earth pillars create an exceptionally strange geological landscape. Utah preserves thousands of ancient rock art sites spanning the state, with origins dating back over 7,000 years. These carvings were created by a diverse range of indigenous cultcultures, including the Paleo-Indians, Fremont, and ancestral Puebloans, as well as the Ute, Navajo, Paiute, and Shoshone peoples over distinct periods. The petroglyphs are formed by pecking, scraping, or abrading through the rock's darker desert patina layer, revealing lighter stone beneath. Their themes are incredibly varied, depicting human figures, animals like elk, bighorn sheep, and snakes, along with footprints, abstract symbols, and even narrative scenes. Notably, some carvings may relate to astronomical events, such as solar eclipses or comets, suggesting sophisticated ancient celestial knowledge. Teotihuacan once stood as one of the world's largest cities, supporting an estimated population of 125,000 to 200,000 inhabitants around 450 Common Era. Its urban layout featured a precise grid plan and a remarkably sophisticated system, far exceeding many European cities of its era, while archaeologists have also uncovered evidence of a complex underground drainage and sewer system beneath its streets. The structures within Teotihuacan were once covered in plaster and vibrantly painted in shades of red, yellow, blue, and green. The people of Teotihuacan were master artisans, particularly skilled in crafting and trading obsidian or volcanic glass for essential tools and weapons. Despite its advanced development, the city mysteriously collapsed and was ultimately abandoned sometime around the 6th or 7th century Common Era. King Antiochus III of Commagene constructed the Mount Nemrut tomb sanctuary in the 1st century BC to honor himself as a deity. This complex stands at an elevation of approximately 7,000 feet, situated on a remote mountain that was difficult to access in ancient times. Giant stone statues reaching 26 to 29 feet in height originally sat upon large pedestals on the east and west ceremonial terraces. The Blythe intaglios are a collection of ancient gigantic geoglyphs located deep within the Colorado Desert, distinctly visible only from an aerial perspective. These enormous figures, some extending for several hundred feet, depict giant human-like forms, four-legged animals, and intricate geometric patterns. The geoglyphs were meticulously crafted by scraping away the darker desert pavement, thereby exposing the lighter soil beneath. Their estimated age ranges from 500 to 2,000 years, placing their creation well before the arrival of Europeans in the Americas. It is thought that ancestors of indigenous tribes like the Mojave and Quechan are responsible for creating these impressive earthworks. Pinara once stood as one of the 6 largest and most important cities within the ancient Lycian League, a confederation known for its unique culture. Its name, meaning round in the Lycian language, is thought to allude to a particular circular rock formation around which the city was originally constructed. The entire city of Pinara was built tucked securely at the foot of an enormous, soaring, and sheer limestone cliff. Directly into this vast rock face, hundreds of distinctive rock tombs are carved, presenting an appearance much like small doorways or clustered dovecotes. These architectural features throughout Pinara clearly bear the marks of Lycian design, yet they also demonstrate undeniable influences from both Greek and Roman styles. The pyramids of Meroe in Sudan comprise over 200 individual structures, establishing Sudan as a nation possessing more pyramids than Egypt itself. These distinct pyramids served as the burial sites for the ancient kings, queens, and nobility of the Kushite kingdom, yet they stand apart with their notably steeper slopes and significantly smaller bases compared to the iconic Egyptian pyramids. Architecturally, the Meroe pyramids exhibit a unique fusion, seamlessly blending elements from Egyptian and Greek styles with indigenous African design traditions. Regrettably, many of these historical monuments suffered substantial damage during the 19th century, largely at the hands of European treasure hunters searching for riches and artifacts. During the kingdom's peak, Bagan once featured over 10,000 Buddhist architectural structures, primarily constructed from the 11th to the 13th century. Today, more than 2,000 structures still stand, forming a distinctive archaeological complex across the vast plain. Most of these structures utilize red brick as their primary material, creating a unique hue when combined with natural light. Bagan's location within Myanmar's arid region has significantly contributed to the long-term survival of these brick and stone constructions over centuries. Furthermore, Bagan served as an important academic center, historically drawing numerous Buddhist scholars from across Asia. Pompeii was buried in approximately 24 hours by the intense eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, and this event created an airtight seal of ash and pumice. This unique seal preserved the entire city, preventing organic material decay, which allowed archaeologists to later create plaster casts of victims' final poses. These excavations reveal Pompeii featured advanced Roman infrastructure, including paved roads, bathhouses, and public fountains, alongside early fast food establishments known as thermopolia. Ancient graffiti also appears throughout the city, providing insights into daily life through messages like advertisements, election notices, poetry, and even insults. To date, only about 2/3 of Pompeii has been excavated, with a significant portion still remaining deep underground. Easter Island emerges from 3 extinct volcanoes, shaping a distinctive rolling landscape in the vast Pacific Ocean. The island is home to nearly 900 colossal moai statues, primarily carved from volcanic tuff and mostly facing inland. Remarkably, certain moai stand over 33 feet tall and weigh more than 176,000 pounds, demonstrating extraordinary engineering capabilities. Many of these monolithic figures wear pukao, which are large cylindrical red stone blocks placed on their heads, symbolizing either top knots or ceremonial headdresses. Beyond the statues, Easter Island also possesses the Rongorongo script, one of the world's independently invented writing systems that remains undeciphered. Malinalco stands out as one of the few archaeological sites in Mesoamerica featuring architecture carved directly into the living rock of the mountains, rather than being constructed from assembled masonry. This unique complex once served as the ceremonial and training ground for Aztec warriors, particularly the elite Eagle and Jaguar Knights. The ancient structures at Malinalco are also precisely oriented according to astronomical phenomena, clearly reflecting the extensive cosmic knowledge of the ancient Aztecs. The Temple of Edfu was constructed during the Ptolemaic period from 237 BCE to 57 BCE, spanning nearly 180 years, yet it adheres strictly to traditional Egyptian architecture. For centuries, this structure lay buried beneath desert sands and Nile River mud, a natural process that protected it from the ravages of time and natural disasters. Consequently, the Edfu Temple remains almost perfectly preserved, featuring a main pylon, standing approximately 118 feet tall, with much of its reliefs, roof, and walls still clearly visible. Its walls are adorned with thousands of hieroglyphic inscriptions and reliefs, meticulously documenting religious rituals, historical events, and myths surrounding the god Horus. Furthermore, an intelligent ancient drainage system channels rainwater away, thus helping to conserve its foundations and detailed carvings across millennia. Cuicuilco emerges as one of the earliest urbanizations in Central America, featuring clear city planning and a prominent ceremonial center. Its main temple presents a distinct circular shape, an architectural feature notably rare among the typically square or rectangular pyramids found across Mesoamerica. To sustain a dense population over many centuries, the people of Cuicuilco developed and utilized advanced irrigation and agricultural systems. Thanks to the protective lava layer, Cuicuilco's ruins are naturally preserved, depicting an ancient urban center completely frozen in the currents of time. Ephesus once stood as one of the largest and wealthiest cities in the Roman world, with an estimated population exceeding 200,000 people. Its strategic position as a vital seaport fostered bustling trade, connecting the East and the West. The city boasted a colossal open-air theater, capable of accommodating tens of thousands of spectators, which was utilized for performances and dramatic arts. The Celsus Library in Ephesus also ranked among the largest libraries of the ancient world, housing thousands of valuable scrolls. However, Ephesus's crucial seaport gradually became silted up at the river mouth, causing the coastline to recede further inland and leading to the city's inevitable decline. Hattusa once served as the capital of the Hittite Empire, a powerful Bronze Age civilization that flourished from the 17th to the 13th centuries BC in the Near East. The city was encircled by a massive, multi-layered wall system, expertly utilizing the natural terrain to enhance its defensive capabilities. The Hittites skillfully integrated enormous natural stone blocks and rock outcrops into their architecture, creating a distinctive blend of construction and landscape. Hattusa was also known as the City of 1,000 Gods due to the significant number of temples and religious symbols discovered within its bounds. Archaeologists unearthed thousands of cuneiform tablets there, including a copy of the Kadesh Treaty, recognized as one of the first international peace treaties between Egypt and the Hittite Empire. These invaluable texts further enabled linguists to decipher the Hittite language, identifying it as one of the oldest known Indo-European languages. Medinet Habu serves as the mortuary temple for Pharaoh Ramesses III, situated within a vast complex encompassing a royal palace, residences, storerooms, and a well. Surrounded by thick, high mud brick walls, the structure resembles a fortress more than a traditional temple. Uniquely, Medinet Habu's entrance gate adopts the Syrian Migdol fortress style, a rare architectural feature in Egyptian temples. Inside, detailed reliefs depict battles between Ramesses III and the Sea Peoples, offering one of the few significant records of this ancient conflict. Thousands of hieroglyphs inscribed on the walls document rituals, daily life, and military victories, forming a unique library of stone. Notably, the walls and ceilings at Medinet Habu retain many of their original blue, yellow, red, and white colors, a rare preservation phenomenon in ancient Egyptian sites. The Mogayo Caves are carved into sandstone cliffs, stretching approximately 1.1 mile, situated at the edge of the Gobi Desert at the foot of Mingsha Mountain. Construction and decoration of these caves spanned continuously for over 1,000 years, from the 4th to the 14th century, resulting in a total fresco area of approximately 484,380 square feet. Inside, the caves house over 2,000 sculptures, including Buddha statues, tens of feet tall, alongside a vast collection of murals painted on dry plaster. Artists used natural mineral pigments for these murals, a technique that helped preserve their vibrant colors for thousands of years. A vast trove containing tens of thousands of ancient manuscripts, scrolls, and silk paintings Noth and Newgrange stand as ancient passage tombs, constructed over 5,200 years ago, predating the Giza pyramids by approximately 5 centuries. Newgrange specifically showcases remarkable astronomical engineering, designed to allow sunlight to penetrate its 19-yard-long passage and central chamber at dawn on the winter solstice each year. This precision is achieved through a distinct architectural feature known as the roof box, an opening that channels these specific dawn rays directly into the tomb's interior. In contrast, Noth features 2 distinct main passages, facing each other and deeply excavated into the mound, a unique structural divergence from Newgrange's single-passage design. The Ajanta caves are entirely carved from the solid rock of a horseshoe-shaped basalt cliff, which rises about 250 feet high. This complex comprises approximately 30 caves, meticulously carved directly into the mountain from top to bottom, forming a seamless architectural block. Inside, vibrant frescoes employ colors extracted from minerals, stones, and plants, retaining their vividness after thousands of years. Construction occurred in 2 main phases, separated by several centuries, reflecting evolving Buddhist art and beliefs. Natural light was precisely calculated to penetrate deep into the caves, illuminating the artistic works within. Timgad was established around 100 AD under Roman Emperor Trajan, initially serving as a colony for Roman veterans. The city adhered to a standard Roman grid plan, featuring perpendicular streets that divided uniform city blocks and quickly developed into a thriving center. Notably, Timgad boasted a sophisticated and technically advanced water supply system, despite its location in a dry, semi-desert region. Following the 7th century, Timgad was abandoned and gradually buried by encroaching desert sands, which preserved its structures almost intact. This ancient city remained forgotten for over 1,000 years, only to be rediscovered in the late 19th century. Megiddo is a tell, an artificial mound formed from over 25 layers of ancient city ruins accumulated over thousands of years. This site was continuously inhabited for nearly 6,000 years, from approximately 7,000 BCE to 586 BCE, demonstrating its enduring appeal. Its strategic position made Megiddo the setting for at least 20 major battles spanning millennia, as it controlled the ancient Via Maris route connecting Egypt with Mesopotamia and Anatolia, a vital trade and military artery of the ancient world. To protect water sources during periods of siege, the ancient people of Megiddo constructed an intricate underground water system by carving tunnels through rock. The biblical name Armageddon originates from Har Megiddo, or Mount Megiddo, which is considered the location of the final battle between good and evil. Ani served as the prosperous capital of the Bagratid Armenian kingdom throughout the 10th and 11th centuries, and at its peak, the city may have reached a population of up to 100,000 people, making it one of the largest cities in the medieval world. This ancient city is situated on a natural, triangular plateau, strategically encircled by 2 rivers and deep gorges, forming a nearly impregnable natural defense system. Ani also functioned as a crucial stop on the historic Silk Road, significantly connecting trade and culture between distant civilizations. Nevertheless, Ani's decline began in the 14th century, primarily due to a major earthquake combined with shifts in important strategic trade routes. The Tanum carvings consist of thousands of rock images dating from approximately 1800 to 500 years before Christ. These images were created on smooth granite and gneiss surfaces, which are remnants of ancient ice ages, using harder stones to chisel the designs. When initially created, many of these rock panels lay close to the coast or on small islands, but now they are situated far inland due to changes in sea level. The carvings depict scenes of boats, warriors, hunting, agriculture, and mythological symbols such as the sun and fertility. The presence of boats and specific weapons within these carvings indicates an extensive trade network across the region during the Bronze Age. The tombs of the kings of Pontus are carved directly into the sheer cliff face of Mount Harshest, overlooking the Yeşilırmak River Valley, with more than 20 tombs excavated deep into solid rock. These structures feature elaborately carved facades on their rugged cliff faces, dating back to approximately the 3rd century before the Common Era. The tombs belong to the Kingdom of Pontus, which existed from the 4th to the 1st century before the Common Era, showcasing a unique blend of indigenous Anatolian and Hellenistic architectural styles. The complex carving technique applied directly onto these vertical cliff faces demonstrates the advanced architectural prowess of the Pontus civilization. Due to their towering location and majestic architecture, local inhabitants aptly refer to these remarkable sites as the houses of the gods. Jiaohe Ancient City stands out with its unique architecture, carved directly from a natural clay plateau instead of being built from traditional materials. The surrounding terrain features steep cliffs formed by erosion, creating a robust natural defense system without the need for city walls. The city once served as the capital of an ancient kingdom in the western regions and was a key stop along the Silk Road. Thanks to the characteristic dry desert climate, Jiaohe retains nearly all of its original structures after thousands of years. Despite its desert location, the ancient inhabitants developed a sophisticated water collection and distribution system, demonstrating a high level of technical skill. Varzea was constructed in the 12th century by King Georgi III and completed under Queen Tamar the Great. Initially, it served as an underground fortress, ingeniously hidden within the cliffs to protect against Mongol forces. The complex once featured over 6,000 rooms carved into the rock, encompassing chapels, storerooms, wine cellars, and stables, providing space for thousands of people. A major earthquake in 1283, however, caused the facade to collapse, exposing many rooms and shaping its current appearance. An elaborate aqueduct system directs fresh water from deep within the mountains into the heart of the monastery, ensuring a continuous supply for its occupants. Among the murals inside Varzea, one of the rare surviving portraits of Queen Tamar and King Georgi III remains preserved. Kokur served as the capital of the Khmer Empire for only about 20 years, from 928 to 944 CE, a brief yet distinct period under King Jayavarman IV. This site stands out with a massive seven-tiered stone pyramid structure, rising approximately 118 feet high, a complete divergence from traditional Khmer-spired tower architecture. Many statues and sculptures found here belong to the Kokur style, reflecting a distinct artistic period unique to this era. After centuries shrouded by dense jungle and forgotten by the world, Koka was finally rediscovered in the late 19th century. Tulum stands out as one of the few ancient Maya cities built solidly atop steep cliffs, overlooking the pristine blue Caribbean Sea. The city was originally known as Zama, meaning dawn in Maya, a name reflecting its unique orientation directly to the east, where the sun rises daily. Beneath the city, Tulum boasts an extensive system of natural underground cenotes and limestone caves, forming a unique network of freshwater subterranean rivers. Furthermore, Tulum's white sandy beaches are also vital locations where green sea turtles and hawksbill sea turtles frequently come ashore to lay their eggs during their species' reproductive season. Troy was long considered a place of fiction until archaeological excavations later unearthed tangible evidence that confirmed its historical reality. The site itself reveals at least 9 distinct city layers, built successively atop one another over thousands of years of continuous human occupation. Its critical geographical position once controlled a strategic waterway, providing access between the Aegean Sea and the distant Black Sea. Furthermore, ancient Hittite texts suggest this significant settlement may have been known by the name Wilusa, highlighting its importance in the broader ancient world. Throughout millennia, Troy has profoundly inspired the epic poem The Iliad and numerous other works of literature and art across the globe. Today, a large wooden horse model, representing the city's most famous symbol, is displayed prominently at the historical archaeological site for visitors. Naqsh Rustam serves as the final resting place for Achaemenid kings, whose elaborate tombs are carved directly into vertical rock faces, each featuring a distinctive cross-shaped facade. Below these grand Achaemenid monuments, Sassanid emperors later added their own rock reliefs, meticulously depicting military triumphs and royal coronations, effectively creating a historical stone library for their dynasty. The monumental task of carving these elaborate tombs and reliefs into sheer cliffs thousands of years ago underscores the exceptional technical prowess and artistic skill of ancient Persian artisans. The site's modern name, Naqsh Rustam, meaning picture of Rustam, originated from local populations who associated the then undeciphered reliefs with the legendary hero Rustam. Intriguingly, several tombs and reliefs at Naqsh Rustam remain incomplete, offering valuable insights into the intricate construction processes and potential shifts in royal planning over centuries. Kaunas was once a bustling seaport city, but it now lies deep inland due to thousands of years of siltation. Its rock tombs are carved directly into vertical limestone cliffs, shaped like Greek temples, and served as resting places for kings and nobles. The ancient Kaunas Theatre, built in the Greek style, has a capacity of about 5,000 people and offers panoramic views of the river and plain. This city also minted its own coins, which often featured lions or bull heads, symbolizing strength and prosperity. Kaunas additionally had a lake considered sacred with healing capabilities, attracting many people who sought well-being. However, the development of swamps surrounding the city led to malaria epidemics, contributing to Kaunas's decline. Mycenae is recognized as the power center of the late Bronze Age Mycenaean civilization, flourishing from approximately 1600 to 1100 BCE. Its monumental city walls were constructed from massive limestone blocks, leading ancient Greeks to believe only Cyclops giants could have built them. Driven by an obsession with Homer's epics, archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann excavated Mycenae in the late 19th century, thus bringing this legendary city back into historical light. During these excavations, clay tablets bearing Linear B script were discovered at Mycenae, significantly contributing to the decipherment of the earliest known form of the Greek language. However, the Mycenaean civilization abruptly collapsed around 1200 BCE, with numerous theories regarding its cause, including invasions, natural disasters, internal conflicts, or climate change. Deir el-Medina, also known by its ancient Egyptian name Set Ma'at, or the Place of Truth, was the village of artisans who secretly constructed royal tombs. The complex work, which required reading blueprints and keeping detailed records, resulted in a significantly higher literacy rate there compared to the rest of ancient Egypt. Thousands of recovered fragments on pottery and papyrus provide a detailed glimpse into daily life, including personal correspondence, marriage contracts, and shopping lists. Furthermore, this village recorded one of history's earliest known labor strikes around 1159 BCE, when artisans refused to work due to delayed wages. The Great Sphinx of Giza stands as the world's largest monolithic statue, carved directly from a single limestone block at its construction site. Measuring an astonishing 240 feet in length and 66 feet in height, this monumental structure also spans 62 feet in width, showcasing its immense architectural scale. Constructed around 2500 BCE, this limestone effigy has endured through more than 4,500 years of history. Originally, the Great Sphinx was brightly painted, with its face colored red, its headdress a vibrant yellow, and its beard a distinctive blue. However, for much of its extensive history, this majestic statue was buried by desert sands, leaving only its head exposed above ground. To this day, no ancient records clearly detail who built the Great Sphinx or what its specific purpose was, leaving its origins a mystery. The Temple of Hatshepsut functions as the mortuary temple for Pharaoh Hatshepsut, who reigned over Egypt for nearly 22 years during the 15th century BCE. Originally named Djeser Djeseru, meaning Holy of Holies, the temple features a unique three-tiered terraced architecture with colonnades and large ramps, a design unparalleled in ancient Egyptian architecture. This structure is built directly against a massive natural limestone cliff, creating the impression that the temple emerges organically from the mountain itself. Its architect was Senmut, an official closely associated with the pharaoh. However, following Hatshepsut's death, her name was chiseled away and her statues were smashed, an attempt to erase her presence from historical records. Ollantaytambo remains one of the few Inca towns to retain its original urban planning, with its ancient water channel system still functioning today. The massive granite blocks found here are precisely cut and fitted without mortar, creating joints so tight that a razor blade cannot be inserted between them. Transporting these building stones from a mountain many miles away, across rivers and steep slopes, remains an engineering feat without a clear explanation. The town also features remarkable terraced fields that generate diverse microclimates, enabling the cultivation of various crops at different altitudes. Yet, numerous structures remain unfinished, possibly due to a sudden interruption caused by the Spanish invasion. Uplisike is an ancient city carved entirely into sandstone, dating back to the early 1st millennium BCE. At its peak, this city contained over 700 carved caves and rock structures, forming a complex system of urban planning. This system included streets, squares, and water supply and drainage constructions, all entirely crafted from stone. Ancient architects employed sophisticated rock carving techniques to mimic columns, arches, and wooden ceilings. Initially, Uplisike functioned as a pagan center, a place where sun and fertility gods were worshipped before the introduction of Christianity to the region. Although a major earthquake in 1920 destroyed many sections of the rock structures, numerous parts of the city remain intact today. The colossal Sigiriya rock is in fact the core of a cooled volcanic plug, eroded over millions of years to form a distinct rock pinnacle over 650 feet high, which King Kasyapa chose for building a fortified palace in the 5th century AD. This complex features an exceptionally sophisticated ancient hydraulic system of pools, fountains, and canals, with some parts remaining functional after over 1,500 years. Ancient frescoes within Sigiriya depict beautiful women with vibrant colors, considered rare artistic symbols of Sri Lanka. On the ascent to the summit, the mirror wall once had a polished surface that reflected light and holds thousands of ancient poems carved from the 7th to the 19th centuries, preserving unique historical records. Finally, the meticulously planned gardens at the base of the rock include lakes, streams, and artificial fountains, representing one of the earliest examples of ancient urban landscape design. The Nazca lines are colossal drawings crafted by the Nazca civilization on the Peruvian desert from approximately 500 BCE to 500 CE. These geoglyphs were created by removing the reddish-brown gravel layer from the desert's surface, exposing the lighter soil beneath. Some figures stretch hundreds of feet long, with straight lines extending for several miles, covering an area of about 174 square miles. Many designs are distinctly visible only from above, depicting hummingbirds, spiders, monkeys, lizards, human figures, and thousands of complex geometric shapes like triangles and spirals. Numerous figures and lines align with astronomical phenomena, suggesting they may have served as an astronomical calendar or observatory. The Leshan giant Buddha, measuring 233 feet tall, with shoulders 92 feet wide, stands as the world's largest stone Buddha statue, carved directly into the red sandstone cliff of Lingyun Mountain. The carving of this monumental statue spanned nearly 90 years, from 713 to 803 AD, integrating it seamlessly with the natural landscape. An ingenious drainage system hidden within its head, arms, and torso protects the structure from erosion over millennia. When viewed from a distance, the natural landscape surrounding the statue forms the image of a sleeping Buddha, with the Leshan giant Buddha itself acting as the heart of this larger formation. Petra was once the capital of the Nabatean kingdom, an ancient Arab empire that controlled vital spice and incense trade routes. This unique desert city features primary structures meticulously carved directly into towering sandstone cliffs, rather than constructed with built-up stone. The Nabateans engineered complex systems of channels, dams, and cisterns to efficiently manage and direct water within their arid desert environment. However, a powerful earthquake in 363 AD significantly contributed to Petra's eventual decline and subsequent abandonment for centuries. The city then remained largely forgotten by the Western world until a Swiss explorer rediscovered it in 1812. Today, only about 15% of the ancient city has been excavated, with the vast majority still lying hidden beneath earth and rock. Machu Picchu was constructed around the 15th century under Emperor Pachacuti. Its stone blocks are carved and fitted tightly without mortar, creating incredible durability for the structures. This Inca construction technique helps Machu Picchu's buildings withstand earthquakes well. The city also features a sophisticated system of aqueducts and fountains designed to supply clean water to the entire area. Situated at an altitude of approximately 7,972 feet, Machu Picchu lies within a subtropical cloud forest with a rich ecosystem. The city was concealed by forest for many centuries, contributing to its pristine preservation until its rediscovery in 1911. Hegra served as the second capital of the ancient Nabatean kingdom, controlling vital trade routes around the 1st century BCE and CE. The site is distinguished by over 100 monumental tombs carved directly into towering sandstone cliffs. These tomb architectures blend indigenous Nabatean styles with influences from Greek, Roman, and Egyptian designs. The tomb facades often display decorations such as eagles, snakes, and religious symbols, though human figures are rarely sculpted. The Nabateans at Hegra also constructed sophisticated systems of wells and water channels to sustain life in its harsh desert environment. Following its conquest by the Roman Empire in 106 CE, Hegra was abandoned for centuries, which helped preserve its structures intact. Tikal, situated deep within the Petén rainforest, was an exceptionally important political, economic, and religious center of the Maya civilization during the Classic period, lasting from approximately 200 to 900 CE. The tallest pyramid at Tikal reached an impressive height of 230 feet, making it one of the highest structures in the entire Western Hemisphere at that time. The Maya inhabitants residing at Tikal constructed an incredibly complex water management system, comprising numerous reservoirs and canals to ensure a stable water supply for their tens of thousands of residents. Despite extensive excavation efforts across a significant area, many architectural structures and profound secrets of Tikal remain entirely covered beneath the dense jungle canopy, awaiting discovery. Göbekli Tepe is the oldest temple complex ever discovered, dating back about 11,600 years, predating the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge by millennia. Its main structures feature colossal T-shaped stone pillars, some reaching up to 18 feet tall and weighing tens of tons. Many pillars bear intricate carvings of wild animals such as foxes, snakes, wild boars, reptiles, and vultures, suggesting deep spiritual significance. Remarkably, hunter-gatherer communities constructed this entire complex before the invention of pottery. After millennia of use, the site appears to have been intentionally buried under tons of earth and stone, and its existence suggests that religion and complex social organization may have driven the development of agriculture. Karahan Tepe dates back approximately 11,000 to 11,500 years, making it significantly older than both the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge. This site was constructed by hunter-gatherers before the advent of agriculture, featuring T-shaped stone pillars carved directly from bedrock. Some of these monumental pillars stand as tall as 18 feet, while many other structures lie beneath the surface, excavated deep into the hillside. These subterranean areas contain intricate rooms and passages, and evidence suggests these structures were intentionally buried, possibly as part of an ancient ritual. The site's sculptures depict both human and animal figures, often showcasing unusually expressive faces that appear to gaze directly at the observer. Angkor was once one of the world's largest megacities, estimated to have housed a population of up to 1 million people. Its structures were constructed from sandstone, quarried from a mountain tens of miles away, and skillfully transported via a network of canals and rivers. Many temples were assembled entirely without mortar, with meticulously carved stone blocks fitting together precisely. To sustain its massive population, Angkor developed a complex, ancient hydraulic system comprising reservoirs, canals, and dams to control floods and irrigate vast agricultural lands. Today, gigantic ancient tree roots tightly embrace stone walls, creating a distinctive landscape where nature and architecture uniquely intertwine. Lamanai, meaning submerged crocodile in Yucatec Maya, showcases numerous crocodile images throughout its ancient carvings. This site holds one of the longest continuous occupation records of any Maya settlement, spanning over 3,000 years from around 1500 BCE into the 17th century CE. It also stands as one of the rare Maya cities still inhabited upon the arrival of the Spanish in Central America during the 16th century. Furthermore, Lamennais provides rare evidence of ancient people utilizing brass in metallurgy, distinguishing it from many contemporary sites. Sacsayhuaman stands on a hill overlooking the city of Cusco, positioned at an altitude of approximately 12,140 feet above sea level. The site is constructed with massive stone blocks, some weighing over 125 tons, fitted so precisely that a razor blade cannot be inserted between them. Built entirely without mortar, this intricate dry stack masonry utilizes the irregular shapes of the stones to provide remarkable resistance against seismic activity. From an aerial perspective, Sacsayhuaman distinctly outlines the head of a puma, an animal considered sacred by the Inca civilization. Certain sections of its walls produce unusual acoustic effects when spoken or sung into. The site's Quechua name, Sacsayhuaman, translates to either satisfied hawk or royal eagle. Nan Madol stands entirely on a coral reef, forming approximately 100 artificial islands connected by canals. The entire city is constructed from prismatic basalt columns, some measuring up to 23 feet long and weighing tens of tons. These stone blocks are stacked without mortar, forming robust structures that reach heights of up to 26 feet. The transportation and erection of these multi-ton stones at Nan Madol remain a mystery given ancient construction techniques. The Yonaguni structures consist of a massive underwater sandstone block, measuring approximately 330 feet long, 130 feet wide, and 82 feet high, which is comparable to an 8-story building. This formation was accidentally discovered in the mid-1980s by a diver searching for new dive sites, and it rests at depths ranging from 16 to 130 feet below sea level, making it accessible for both amateur and professional divers. Features such as steps, precise right angles, and straight grooves are present on the structure, prompting many scientists to debate whether it might be a man-made construction. Derinkuyu is an ancient underground city, excavated tens of feet deep into the earth with multiple levels, designed to house thousands of people, livestock, and food supplies. This entire subterranean complex was meticulously hand-carved into the soft, volcanic rock characteristic of the region. The city features a sophisticated system of ventilation shafts, some extending to the surface, ensuring efficient air circulation even to the deepest layers. Deep wells also provide a self-contained fresh water source, allowing inhabitants to survive extended periods of refuge. To protect passages from intruders, the city is also equipped with round stone doors weighing hundreds of pounds, which could roll into place to seal entrances. Derinkuyu was ultimately rediscovered by chance in 1963 by a local resident. The Temple of Dendera, a monumental architectural complex, was constructed from approximately 125 BCE to 60 CE, embodying the Ptolemaic and Roman periods in Egypt. The ceiling of the hypostyle hall within the temple displays a colossal astronomical map, clearly depicting zodiac signs, significant constellations, and a detailed ancient Egyptian calendar system. Notably, the robust columns inside the temple are carved with the face of the goddess Hathor on their capitals, a unique and rare architectural feature among ancient temples. Beneath the main structure of the Temple of Dendera lies a complex network of crypts and secret underground chambers, which archaeologists believe were used to store important ritual artifacts. One of these crypts contains the controversial relief of the Dendera light, featuring an image that evokes resemblance to a modern electric light bulb. Ellora Caves stands as the world's sole site, featuring adjacent carvings of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism within a single area. The entire complex is carved directly from a monolithic basalt cliff range, utilizing no external bricks or stones in its construction. The distinctive sculpting technique employed here is a top-down method, beginning from the rock's peak and excavating downwards rather than building upwards. The largest temple within Ellora is carved completely from top to bottom out of a single rock, creating the impression of a freestanding structure, even though it is fundamentally part of the mountain. Construction of these caves spanned from the 6th to the 10th century CE, with many caves thoughtfully designed to harness natural light, illuminating the deities and reliefs. Pisac sits at an elevation of approximately 9,700 feet above sea level, establishing its prominent position within the sacred valley. This expansive Inca archaeological site is recognized as a royal city, a strategic military fortress, and a vital religious center. Here, the Inca engineered extensive systems of agricultural terraces, which not only facilitated cultivation, but also served to stabilize the steep hillsides and prevent soil erosion. To sustain these productive terraces, they developed a sophisticated network of water channels, expertly designed for precise irrigation. The impressive stone structures at Pisac exemplify advanced dry stone masonry, showcasing interlocking blocks fitted with remarkable precision without the use of mortar. Calakmul once served as the capital of the Snake Kingdom, an ancient Mayan superpower, with snakehead symbols widely displayed across its architecture and stelae. This city housed over 50,000 residents in its central area and hundreds of thousands in surrounding regions, making it one of the largest urban centers in the world at that time. Calakmul stands out with more stelae than any other Mayan site, featuring over 100 monuments that record its history and kings. Abu Simbel comprises two temples carved entirely from solid sandstone cliffs during the 13th century BCE under the reign of Ramesses II. The main temple notably features 4 colossal statues of Ramesses II at its entrance, each rising over 65 feet tall. Around February 20th and October 20th annually, sunlight penetrates deep into the main temple, illuminating 3 of the 4 sacred statues. To avoid submersion by Lake Nasser after the construction of the Aswan Dam, the entire temple complex was cut into thousands of blocks for relocation. This relocation project, spanning from 1964 to 1968 and coordinated by UNESCO with international experts and workers, reassembled the temples on an artificial mountain at a new site 650 feet away and 210 feet higher than their original position. The Great Pyramid of Cholula possesses a colossal volume of approximately 4.5 million cubic meters, making it the largest pyramid in the world by volume, surpassing even the renowned Giza Pyramid. This immense structure was constructed through multiple phases, spanning over 1,000 years, beginning around 300 BCE, by various pre-Columbian civilizations. It comprises at least 6 different superimposed pyramids, built primarily from adobe bricks, earth, and stone rather than solid blocks. In the 16th century, the Spanish constructed a large Catholic church named Nuestra Señora de los Remedios atop its peak, completely unaware of the massive ancient structure lying beneath. Today, a network of archaeological tunnels nearly 5 miles long permeates the pyramid's interior, facilitating the study of its complex, hidden structures. The Valley of the Kings served as the burial site for New Kingdom Egyptian pharaohs for nearly 500 years, from the 16th to the 11th centuries BCE. Tombs within the valley were carved deep into the rock, creating long corridors and complex burial chambers, a departure from the traditional pyramid structure. Most tomb walls are adorned with vibrant frescoes and hieroglyphs depicting the soul's journey through the afterlife, with many colors still retaining their brilliance after thousands of years. The natural peak of Al-Qurn Mountain, situated above the Valley of the Kings, resembles a pyramid and is considered a sacred symbol protecting the royal necropolis. According to archaeologists, the Valley of the Kings still contains undiscovered tombs and secrets awaiting revelation. Tiwanaku served as the core of a pre-Inca civilization that flourished from approximately 300 to 1000 Common Era, showcasing remarkable engineering feats. The Tiwanaku people constructed their buildings by precisely fitting massive stone blocks weighing hundreds of tons without mortar, achieving a level of accuracy where even a knife blade could not be inserted between them. Many of these blocks were interlocked using eye-shaped metal clamps, an advanced technique rare for its time, demonstrating sophisticated material and structural knowledge. They also developed the suka kolos, or raised flooded fields farming technique, which allowed crops to thrive under the harsh conditions at an elevation of about 12,600 feet. The Karnak complex stands as the world's second-largest worship area, spanning approximately 247 acres, surpassed only by Angkor Wat in Cambodia. This monumental site comprises a vast collection of temples, chapels, and pylons continuously constructed by over 30 pharaohs across more than 2,000 years. Within the complex, the hypostyle hall features 134 massive stone columns arranged in 16 rows, with some reaching up to 69 feet in height, forming an imposing stone forest. Remarkably, some areas within these temples still retain the vibrant original paint on carvings and hieroglyphs that date back over 3,000 years. The terracotta warriors were accidentally discovered in 1974 by local farmers digging a well, leading to the unearthing of an estimated 8,000 soldiers. This vast army also includes 130 chariots, 520 chariot horses, and 150 cavalry horses, with each soldier statue uniquely crafted, displaying no two identical faces. Initially, these figures were brightly painted, but most of their vibrant colors quickly faded upon exposure to the air. Archaeologists also uncovered authentic bronze weapons, some of which feature chromium plating, a sophisticated technology developed in the West thousands of years later. The construction of this entire mausoleum complex and the terracotta army required an estimated 700,000 people, a monumental undertaking that spanned 38 years. Borobudur was constructed in the 9th century, utilizing approximately 2 million volcanic andesite stone blocks meticulously interlocked without the use of mortar. The temple features over 2,600 relief panels, extending for more than 3 miles in total, which narrate the entire life of Buddha and Buddhist teachings. Borobudur's architecture mirrors Buddhist cosmology, representing its 3 realms: the realm of desire, the realm of form, and the formless realm. "72 bell-shaped stupas adorn the temple's upper terraces, each enclosing a seated Buddha statue, alongside a single largest stupa at the very summit. From 1975 to 1982, the site underwent one of history's largest archaeological restoration projects, carried out with the support of UNESCO. The Temple of Abydos, initiated by Pharaoh Seti I and completed by Ramesses II during the 19th dynasty, functioned as a principal cult center for the god Osiris, as ancient Egyptians believed this site housed the deity's sacred head. Architecturally, the temple features 7 distinct sanctuaries integrated into a single complex, with each space dedicated to a specific god or pharaoh. Within its walls, the temple preserves the Abydos King List, a significantly rare historical document that enumerates 76 pharaohs from the pre-dynastic period through Pharaoh Seti I. Many interior reliefs still retain their original colors after more than 3 millennia, demonstrating an extraordinary level of ancient artistic skill and preservation techniques. Notably, some carvings within the temple have generated extensive debate due to their resemblance to modern devices such as helicopters and submarines. Koba once stood as one of the largest Maya cities with an estimated area of up to 31 square miles, much of it still concealed beneath the dense jungle. The city was constructed beside 2 large natural lakes, a rare feature compared to other Maya cities that typically relied on cenotes, and its name, Koba in Yucatec Maya, means water stirred by wind, directly referencing these bodies of water. Koba is also renowned for its more than 50 sakbiob, raised limestone roads that connected areas within the city and extended outward to other Maya settlements. At its center, a pyramid rises, once among the tallest structures on the Yucatan Peninsula, offering expansive views over the surrounding tropical forest. Stelae found at Koba contain intricate hieroglyphs and images detailing the city's history, the kings who ruled, and significant Maya religious rituals. The central pyramid of Chichen Itza is constructed with astonishing precision, reflecting the Mayas' profound understanding of astronomy and calendars. On the spring and autumn equinoxes, sunlight casts shadows onto the main pyramid, forming the image of a giant serpent slithering down. If one stands facing the central pyramid and claps, the reverberating echo sounds like the call of the Quetzal bird, a sacred animal to the Maya. Chichen Itza's architecture features a blend of Maya and Toltec styles, creating a unique and distinct combination. The name Chichen Itza translates to mouth of the well of the Itza, underscoring the significance of the natural sinkholes or cenotes in the region. Montezuma Castle, an ancient architectural marvel, was constructed by the ancestral Sinagua people from approximately 1100 to 1425 CE. This structure perches precariously within a massive limestone cliff recess, standing about 100 feet above the valley floor below. Montezuma Castle features 5 stories and contains approximately 20 separate rooms, forming a natural apartment complex within the rock. The Sinagua utilized local materials such as limestone, mud, and wood for construction, leveraging the natural cliff recess to shelter against harsh weather and provide defense from potential adversaries. In the early 15th century, the Sinagua mysteriously abandoned Montezuma Castle, possibly due to climate change or conflict, and its current name is a misnomer given by early Europeans who mistakenly believed the Aztecs had built it. Pavlopetri stands as the world's oldest submerged city, estimated to be about 5,000 years old, dating back to the early Bronze Age, around 3000 BCE. This site retains a complete urban plan, featuring clear streets, squares, houses, courtyards, and ancient tombs, all still evident beneath the water. The entire extensive area comprises at least 15 large buildings, along with hundreds of other structures spread across the seabed. Scientists believe Pavlopetri sank due to the impact of earthquakes combined with rising sea levels approximately 3,500 years ago. To study it in detail, researchers now employ three-dimensional sonar mapping technology, which helps reconstruct the city vividly as if it still existed above ground. The Bent Pyramid was constructed around 2600 BCE under Pharaoh Sneferu of ancient Egypt's 4th dynasty, and it represents the first known attempt to build a pyramid with smooth sides rather than steps. It is the only pyramid to feature a distinct mid-construction change in its angle, shifting from 54 degrees down to 43 degrees, which gives it its characteristic bent shape. This structure also stands as one of the few pyramids that retains almost its entire original outer limestone casing. Inside, the pyramid features 2 separate entrances that lead into its interior, one located on the north side and the other on the west. These entrances provide access to 2 distinct large chambers, which are constructed at 2 different heights within the structure. Cueva de las Manos preserves some of the oldest cave paintings, dating back nearly 9,000 to 9,500 years, with most handprints created using a distinctive negative stencil technique. This method involves blowing powdered pigment around a hand pressed against the rock face to form an impression. Overlapping layers of paintings, accumulating over many millennia, demonstrate a continuous human presence with evolving artistic styles throughout the site's history. Akrotiri is a city of the Minoan civilization, buried under volcanic ash after the Thera eruption around 1600 BCE, and it earns the nickname Pompeii of the Aegean due to its exquisite preservation over millennia. Buildings in Akrotiri feature complex architecture, with structures reaching up to 3 stories and possessing a drainage system that separates hot and cold water. Inside, intact frescoes depict vivid scenes of daily life, animals such as monkeys and various rituals, all rendered in vibrant colors. Notably, no human remains are found within the archaeological site, suggesting the inhabitants evacuated promptly before the catastrophic volcanic eruption occurred. Akrotiri's disappearance prompts ongoing speculation, with some scholars proposing that the legend of Atlantis may originate from this city's downfall after the Thera eruption. Persepolis, constructed on a colossal stone terrace, rests against the Ku-Ramat mountain, establishing a monumental architectural presence within a semi-desert landscape. Its construction spanned approximately 150 years, initiated by King Darius the Great in 518 BC, and continued by his successors, Xerxes III and Xerxes I. Large stone blocks at the site were precisely interlocked without mortar, secured only by metal clamps, demonstrating remarkable engineering skill. Numerous reliefs depict delegations from across the empire, presenting offerings, symbolizing the vast cultural diversity and unified nature of the Persian Empire. Furthermore, sophisticated underground drainage and water pipe systems reveal the period's advanced infrastructure capabilities. However, Persepolis was partially burned by Alexander the Great in 330 BC, with the exact cause, whether revenge, accident, or a political declaration, remaining a subject of debate. Uxmal stands out with its Puk architectural style, characterized by smooth stone walls below and intricate decorative bands featuring the rain god Chak's masks above. Its name, meaning built 3 times in Maya, refers to the multiple complex construction phases of this ancient city. Unlike other Maya cities, Uxmal lacks natural cenotes and instead utilized an advanced system of subterranean chulchuns to collect and store rainwater, demonstrating the inhabitants' superior environmental adaptation. Many structures at Uxmal are aligned with precise astronomical arrangements, reflecting the ancient Mayas' complex and profound understanding of the cosmos. Furthermore, specific areas within Uxmal create unique acoustic effects, where a clap can echo unusually, possibly serving important ceremonial purposes. Local legends also recount that a dwarf or sorcerer constructed the buildings in a single night, adding to the site's mythical and enigmatic nature. Kozanika Cave stands as one of Europe's oldest archaeological sites, revealing evidence of human presence possibly as far back as 1.6 million years ago. The cave's earliest occupants were likely Homo erectus or Homo heidelbergensis, considered early pioneers of humankind across Europe. The cave contains dozens of archaeological sediment layers, each documenting a distinct period, thus creating a chronological record of the past. Archaeologists have uncovered animal bones bearing clear-cut marks made by stone tools, indicating that ancient inhabitants here practiced hunting and processed meat. Some markings etched onto animal bones at Kozanika may represent the world's earliest forms of art or symbols, though their exact interpretation remains debated. Beyond human traces, the cave also preserves fossils of various prehistoric animals, including cave lions, cave bears, and giant hyenas. Hagar Cheam dates from approximately 3,600 to 3,200 years before the Common Era, predating both the Giza pyramids and Stonehenge. The temple complex was constructed from local Globigerina limestone, featuring one standing stone over 16 feet tall and weighing around 44,000 pounds. Notably, this construction was achieved using only crude tools such as flint, chert, and harder stones without metal or modern technology. Certain structures within Hagar Cheam align precisely with astronomical events. For example, the summer solstice light shining through a small hole onto an altar. Statues depicting corpulent women found at the site are believed to symbolize fertility goddesses. Hagar Cheam originally featured a roof, possibly of cobbled stone or organic materials, but today only its walls and foundations remain. Dinosaur National Monument is a natural dinosaur graveyard containing a dense concentration of fossils, where hundreds of skeletons remain embedded within sandstone cliffs. These fossils, from various species buried together 150 million years ago, offer rare in situ observation opportunities for paleontology. The monument's geological strata reveal millions of years of history, ranging from ancient shallow seas to swamps and rivers, evident in its distinct layers of sedimentary rock. Two major rivers have eroded the landscape, carving deep canyons with vertical cliffs that expose this extensive geological history. This area also preserves ancient petroglyphs and pictographs from indigenous cultures dating back thousands of years. Paleontologist Earl Douglas made the first fossil discovery here in 1909. Palenque, a Maya archaeological site, lies deep within the tropical rainforest of Chiapas, where it was swallowed by the jungle for centuries after its abandonment in the 9th century. The site contains one of the most well-preserved and significant royal tombs of the ancient Maya. However, only about 10% of the ancient city's area has been excavated, with the vast majority still hidden beneath the forest canopy. Furthermore, Palenque is one of the richest sources of Maya hieroglyphs, contributing significantly to deciphering many mysteries of Maya language and history. Wat Banan, recognized as one of the oldest Khmer structures in the Battambang region, was constructed in the 11th century under King Udayadityavarman Sadu and stands in isolation atop a hill. This impressive temple features 5 laterite towers, or prang, displaying architecture reminiscent of Angkor Wat, but on a significantly smaller scale. Initially, Wat Banan served as a Hindu temple dedicated to various deities before it was entirely converted to a site for Buddhist worship and reverence. To reach the hilltop complex, visitors must ascend approximately 358 stone steps that wind through the forest, revealing a 360-degree panoramic view across the Battambang countryside. In the 6th century Common Era, Byzantine Emperor Anastasius I constructed Dara as a frontier fortress, directly confronting the Persian fortress of Nisibis. Initially named Anastasiopolis after its constructing emperor, the city's structures were skillfully built and carved directly into the local limestone. This gives the impression that the city grows from the earth, and though constructed in haste, Dara's walls and structures still demonstrate robust and sophisticated Byzantine engineering. A significant portion of Dara exists underground, featuring a complex subterranean system that includes water cisterns, channels, and mass burial sites. These rock-cut tombs within Dara once served as final resting places for thousands of individuals, encompassing both soldiers and civilians. The unfinished obelisk of Aswan lies within an ancient quarry in Aswan, Egypt, still connected to its bedrock. If completed and erected, this structure would have been the world's largest obelisk, projected to stand over 130 feet tall and weigh approximately 1,200 tons. Its current state, still partially attached to the bedrock, provides unique insights into ancient Egyptian stone extraction methods. Ancient quarry workers employed hard dolerite balls to pound and shape the granite, demonstrating a sophisticated technique despite the use of simple tools. The Uffington White Horse, dating back approximately 3,000 years from the Late Bronze or Early Iron Age, stands as the oldest known hill figure in Britain. This image was created by cutting deep trenches into the underlying white chalk bedrock and then filling them with similar chalk rubble, resulting in an abstract design that more closely resembles a mythical creature or dragon than an actual horse. The horse figure measures about 360 feet long, large enough to be visible from distances of tens of miles in good weather conditions. To maintain its bright white color and prevent grass from covering it, the figure requires periodic scouring and refilling with chalk, a process that has continued for thousands of years. Perperikon stands as one of Europe's largest and oldest rock-hewn cities and sanctuaries. Its entire complex of palaces, temples, altars, and rooms is carved directly into the solid bedrock on a mountain peak within the Rhodope Mountains. Traces of human life and activity in this area date back over 8,000 years, extending into the Neolithic period. It served as a significant religious center for the ancient Thracians, who conducted fire and wine rituals on stone altars and consulted an oracle believed to predict the future. Archaeological discoveries reveal multiple superimposed layers of successive civilizations, including prehistoric, Thracian, Roman, and Byzantine. However, systematic, large-scale excavations at Perperikon only began in the early 2000s, gradually unveiling many previously unknown structures and mysteries. Prambanan Temple was constructed in the 9th century under the ancient Mataram kingdom. This entire architectural complex is primarily built from volcanic stone, a material that imparts a distinctive gray color and enduring stability over time. Prambanan comprises hundreds of stone towers, with its main spires soaring in traditional prasada architecture, densely carved with statues and reliefs depicting epic stories. These intricate stone reliefs on the temple walls narrate the entire Ramayana epic through sophisticated stone carving art, concurrently linking the complex to the legend of Princess Loro Zhonggrang, and the story of 1,000 temples created in a single night. Despite its resilience, Prambanan sustained heavy damage during the earthquake in 2006 and has since undergone careful restoration to maintain its structural integrity and historical beauty. Moray consists of concentric circular terraced pits resembling Roman amphitheaters carved into the earth, with some pits reaching depths of about 100 feet. Each main structure typically features between 7 and 12 levels of stone terraces, carefully constructed without mortar. To prevent waterlogging and ensure stable humidity throughout these unique environments, the Inca engineered a complex underground drainage system. Moreover, the deep, circular geometric design of Moray inherently produces a unique, amplified acoustic effect. The Djoser Pyramid marks humanity's first large-scale monolithic stone structure and the earliest pyramid ever built. The pyramid features a stepped design rising approximately 203 feet above the desert landscape. Beneath the structure lies an intricate labyrinth of tunnels and burial chambers extending dozens of feet deep underground. Many architectural details within the pyramid mimic perishable materials like wood or reeds, while its exterior was originally covered in smooth white limestone, causing it to shimmer under the desert sun. The ancient city of Palmyra thrives due to a natural oasis with abundant water amidst the arid Syrian desert. This strategic location made Palmyra a vital trading hub, situated at the crossroads of caravan routes connecting Rome, Persia, India, and China. Palmyra's architecture reflects this cultural synthesis, presenting a rare blend of classical Roman, Persian, and local traditions. The expansive archaeological site now features thousands of limestone columns and impressive structures spread across the desert. These structures, built with distinctive limestone, exhibit colors that shift under the sunlight, ranging from pale yellow to vibrant orange. In the 3rd century, Queen Zenobia once ruled Palmyra and directly challenged the formidable power of the Roman Empire. Knossos served as the central hub of the Minoan civilization, which flourished as one of Europe's earliest and most advanced Bronze Age cultures between approximately 2700 and 1450 BCE. Its multi-story palace complex housed hundreds of rooms and incorporated remarkably advanced features such as sophisticated plumbing, light wells, and flushing toilets, predating many similar innovations by over 3,000 years. Unusually, Knossos entirely lacked defensive city walls, suggesting the Minoan civilization may have existed peacefully or depended on its powerful navy and strategic island location for security. Distinctive red-painted columns, unique to Minoan architecture, characteristically widen at the top rather than the base. Vibrant frescoes adorning the palace walls vividly portray the bull-leaping ritual, a hazardous and ceremonial physical act associated with bulls. Mesa Verde National Park stands as the only national park in the United States established specifically to preserve ancient human architectural works, where the ancient Pueblo people constructed over 5,000 archaeological sites. These structures were built from approximately 600 to 1300 AD, comprising elaborate dwellings nestled within massive cliff alcoves. Within these elaborate complexes, underground circular rooms known as kivas served as vital centers for both religious ceremonies and communal activities. However, around the year 1300 AD, all the inhabitants mysteriously departed the area, potentially due to factors such as climate change or social conflict. The Aramu Muru portal is a rock structure carved into a red sandstone cliff, featuring a large rectangle and a T-shaped recess in its center, resembling a keyhole. This man-made structure was discovered in the early 1990s by José Luis Delgado Mamani while he was searching for sacrificial stones. The site is commonly referred to as the Gate of the Gods, linked to the belief that ancient deities used it to enter and exit this world. A legend tells that an Inca priest named Amaru Meru used a sacred golden disc to open the gate and disappeared within it to protect treasures from the Spanish. To this day, the original purpose of its precise carving into solid rock remains unclear, leading some to believe Aramu Muru is an interdimensional portal or an alien contact point. Yaxha is one of the few large Mayan cities constructed on a narrow land strip between two freshwater lakes, Lake Yaxha and Lake Sacnab. Its name, Yaxha in ancient Mayan, means green water, referring to the lake's distinctive color. The Maya here demonstrated advanced construction techniques by building paved roads, known as Sakbiob, connecting different areas. They also developed a complex system of dams, channels, and artificial reservoirs to collect and distribute rainwater. Many city structures are precisely aligned with important astronomical events, such as the solstices and equinoxes. The area around Yaksha is a rich habitat, home to over 400 bird species, along with rare animals like howler monkeys, spider monkeys, jaguars, and crocodiles. Ancient Thera sits on the limestone Mesa Vuno mountain, rising about 1,180 feet above sea level on Santorini Island, which is itself the remnant of one of human history's largest volcanic eruptions. This strategic location allowed for continuous settlement from the 9th century BCE through the Byzantine era, sustaining ancient Thera for over a millennium. Its commanding view over the entire Aegean Sea made it a crucial naval and military outpost, although ancient inhabitants faced a natural scarcity of fresh water. To overcome this challenge, they constructed complex cistern systems to collect and store rainwater. German archaeologists first systematically excavated ancient Thera in the late 19th century, revealing the settlement structures and history. Chalcatzingo flourished from approximately 800 to 500 BCE during the Middle Pre-Classic period, making it one of the few sites outside the Olmec core region to show strong Olmec cultural characteristics. The site is situated between two dome-shaped extinct volcanoes, which are considered dwellings of rain deities. Its reliefs are carved directly onto natural rock faces on hillsides, depicting rituals, deities, and symbols of water and fertility. One prominent carving depicts a figure seated within a cave mouth, symbolizing a portal to the underworld. Sondor is an archaeological site of the Chachapoyas civilization, people often called cloud warriors, for inhabiting high mountain regions frequently covered by clouds. This site rests within the Andean cloud forest, a humid ecosystem where moss-covered ancient trees and giant ferns grow among the ancient stone structures. Sondor's constructions utilize carved stones stacked without mortar, predominantly circular or semicircular in form, which contrasts sharply with the rectangular architecture of the Inca. Many edifices stand on steep mountain slopes or cliffs, showcasing the Chachapoyas' advanced building techniques and remarkable adaptation to challenging terrain. Its strategic placement provides expansive views of surrounding valleys and rivers, suggesting a potential past use for defense or surveillance. Excavation and research continue at Sondor, with significant portions still covered by dense jungle and many mysteries about the Chachapoya's life, rituals, and history yet to be deciphered. Maiden Castle is Europe's largest and most complex Iron Age hill fort, located in Dorset, England. This fort spans approximately 45 acres, large enough to contain about 50 standard soccer fields within its ramparts. The name Maiden may derive from Old English, meaning impregnable, and the area shows traces of habitation dating back to the Neolithic period, around 3000 BCE. Its defensive system consists of 4 layers of deep ditches and high earthen ramparts, with entrances designed like a maze. Olympos was once one of the most important cities of the ancient Lycian League, with its ruins now scattered amidst dense forests, appearing as a forgotten city integrated with nature. A small river flows directly through these ancient ruins and empties into the sea, effectively dividing Olympos Beach into 2 distinct sections. This beach serves as an important breeding ground for the endangered caretta sea turtle, which typically comes ashore to lay its eggs during the summer months. Near the city, a natural phenomenon known as the eternal flame burns directly from rock crevices on the mountainside, creating a particularly impressive sight at night. This persistent flame is associated with Greek mythology, specifically the monstrous chimera. Dating from approximately 3180 BCE to 2500 BCE, Skara Brae predates both the Giza pyramids and Stonehenge, having been uncovered in 1850 after a great storm removed millennia of sand cover. Due to the scarcity of wood, all the village's furnishings, including beds, dressers, and shelves, were crafted from stone, and each house also featured a large stone hearth, centrally located. This hearth served for both cooking and heating, while Skara Brae also possessed a complex drainage system. Signs of rudimentary toilets exist within some of its houses, and these dwellings were connected by covered passages. This structure reflects a close-knit community while offering protection against the region's harsh climate. Hampi served as the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire, one of the last major Hindu kingdoms in Indian history. Its landscape is characterized by distinctive reddish-brown granite boulders strangely stacked to create an otherworldly appearance. Hampi was once a bustling commercial hub, facilitating trade in valuable commodities such as diamonds, pearls, and rare spices. Thousands of ancient architectural ruins are scattered throughout the area, effectively transforming Hampi into a vast, open-air, historical museum. The region also holds significant cultural ties to many Hindu epic stories, particularly the Ramayana. Tula once served as the capital of the powerful Toltec Empire from the 10th to the 12th century AD. Ancient architectural structures in Tula were primarily built with volcanic rock and lime, prominently featuring colossal stone warrior statues standing up to several yards tall atop the temples. Alongside these structures, bird and butterfly imagery was a common motif in Toltec art and architecture found at Tula. However, around the 12th century, Tula rapidly declined and was abandoned, possibly due to internal conflicts or prolonged drought. Today, Tula is situated in a semi-arid region, where ancient ruins of this civilization are interspersed with modern industrial facilities. The ziggurat of Ur was constructed around 2100 BCE by King Ur-Nammu of the 3rd dynasty of Ur, dedicated to the moon god Nanna, making the structure over 4,100 years old. This monumental temple was primarily built from millions of mud bricks, which were bound together by waterproof natural bitumen. Originally, the ziggurat of Ur could have reached over 100 feet in height, but today only about 1/3 of its original stature remains. The Sumerians designed a complex wall-piercing drainage system to protect these mud bricks from rainwater. This intricate network prevented water damage, reinforcing the Sumerian belief that the ziggurat served as a stairway to heaven for communication between deities and humanity. Ayutthaya served as the capital of the Siamese kingdom for 417 years, from 1350 to 1767. By the 17th century, the city housed nearly 1 million inhabitants, making it one of the largest urban centers globally at that time. Ayutthaya was built on an island, encircled by 3 major rivers, the Chao Phraya, the Lopburi, and the Pasak. The city once featured distinct quarters for merchants arriving from diverse nations such as Japan, China, Portugal, the Netherlands, England, France, and Persia. Its architecture showcases a unique blend of Khmer, Sukhothai, and native Siamese styles. The entire ancient site of Ayutthaya was officially recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1991. Dumal al-Jandal stands as one of the Arabian Peninsula's oldest continuously inhabited places, with evidence of human settlement dating back thousands of years. Before the advent of Islam, it served as the capital of an Arab kingdom that controlled a vast territory, also functioning as a strategic stop along the Incense Road, which connected southern Arabia with Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean. Dry ancient riverbeds, known as wadis, encircle Dumal al-Jandal, revealing traces of ancient flow systems that existed over many millennia. Scythep was once one of the most important ancient cities of the Dvaravati kingdom, existing for over 1,000 years. The city is encircled by colossal, well-preserved walls and moats, reflecting a sophisticated defense system and urban planning. Internally, it features an intricate water management system with reservoirs and canals effectively serving daily life and agricultural activities. Architectural structures here are primarily constructed from laterite and sandstone, materials characteristic of ancient architecture in the region. Medina Azahara was constructed in the 10th century by Caliph Abd al-Rahman III, serving as a political center and a declaration of power for the Caliphate of Al-Andalus. The city's creation involved unprecedented investment, consuming up to 1/3 of the annual national budget. Its name, Azahara, translates to Shining City or City of Flowers, and during its prime, it housed a population of 10,000 to 12,000 people. An intricate water system, stretching for several miles with underground conduits, pools, and fountains, transformed the arid surroundings into lush gardens, reflecting an Islamic paradise. Despite its grandeur and engineering prowess, Medina Azahara prospered for only about 70 to 80 years before its destruction in the year 1010, leading to its near 1,000-year oblivion. L'Anse aux Meadows stands as the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America, established around the year 1000 Common Era, reaching the continent approximately 500 years before Christopher Columbus. Archaeological excavations at the site reveal the remains of 3 longhouses alongside an iron forge and other smaller structures. Within this settlement, Vikings utilized advanced iron forging technology for tool repair and shipbuilding, a sophisticated technique for its era. Corral stands as the oldest known city in the Americas, dating back approximately 5,000 years, flourishing concurrently with the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. This urban center features at least 6 large pyramids, with some structures reaching heights of up to 92 feet. The foundations of Carroll's architecture incorporate reed net bags filled with stones, a technique that rendered these constructions effectively earthquake-resistant. Carroll flourished without any evidence of war or weapons, indicating a peaceful society that endured for centuries. The people of Carroll may have utilized quipu, a system of knotted cords for record-keeping, at a very early stage, even predating the Inca civilization. Butrint served as an important ancient city for over 2,500 years, spanning from ancient Greek times through the medieval period. Legend attributes its founding to Aeneas, a hero of Greek and Roman mythology, who reportedly established the city after fleeing the Trojan War. During the Roman era, Butrint developed into a colony where numerous grand public structures were erected to signify imperial power. The city's surroundings by water, specifically Butrint Lake and the Vivari Channel, critically influenced its daily life and development across various epochs. This aquatic environment, combined with layers of mud and vegetation, has remarkably preserved Butrint's ruins, revealing the ancient city's intact structures. Major excavations initiated in the 1920s subsequently began to unveil Butrint's forgotten splendor to the contemporary world. Hatra was the capital of one small autonomous kingdom, flourishing from the 1st to the 3rd centuries AD under the influence of the Parthian Empire. The city was encircled by a robust system of walls and watchtowers, which successfully repelled sieges from Roman emperors Trajan and Septimius Severus. Hatra's architecture is a rare blend of Greek, Roman, Mesopotamian, and ancient Persian styles. In its harsh desert environment, the people of Hatra developed intelligent water management systems, including sophisticated cisterns and intricate canals. Numerous reliefs and stone statues at Hatra display the superior artistic and technical sculpting skills of this Mesopotamian civilization. Masada stands as an ancient fortress constructed by King Herod the Great between 37 and 4 BCE, positioned atop an isolated rock plateau in the Judean desert. This stronghold features a sophisticated water system and massive cisterns designed to store years of rainwater despite the arid conditions. In 73 CE, Jewish Sicarii rebels held out at Masada, resisting the Roman army, which constructed a massive siege ramp to reach the fortress, an ancient feat of military engineering still visible today. Faced with capture, these defenders chose mass suicide rather than enslavement by the Romans, leaving Masada forgotten for over 13 centuries until its rediscovery by British explorers in 1842. Today, Masada holds deep significance as Israeli army recruits hold their swearing-in ceremonies there, vowing, "Masada shall not fall again." The name Babylon originates from the Akkadian Bab Eli, meaning Gate of the Gods. The city is renowned for its Ishtar Gate, adorned with vibrant blue glazed bricks depicting lions, bulls, and dragons, which symbolize its powerful deities. Babylon also includes the Ziggurat Etemenanki, a monumental stepped temple widely believed to be the inspiration for the biblical Tower of Babel. During the reign of Nebuchadnezzar II, Babylon was one of the largest cities of the ancient world, housing a population of over 200,000 people. The Babylonians developed a base 60 numeral system, which forms the basis for modern time measurements of 60 seconds and 60 minutes, and angles of 360 degrees. Their ability to predict solar eclipses and map constellations lays a crucial foundation for subsequent astronomy. Jericho stands as one of the world's oldest continuously settled cities, where archaeological evidence indicates human presence for over 10,000 years. Located approximately 846 feet below sea level, Jericho holds the distinction as the lowest city on Earth's dry land. Despite its location within the arid Jordan Valley Desert, Jericho thrives as a lush oasis sustained by abundant natural fresh water. Its subtropical climate remains warm throughout the year, fostering a unique microclimate often described as an almost perpetual spring. The city also lies directly on the Jordan Valley geological fault line, a feature that contributes to its particularly rare and distinctive terrain. Capernaum served as the central hub for Jesus' teachings and miracles after his departure from Nazareth, a connection so profound that the New Testament refers to it as his own city. The site was once a prosperous fishing village and a bustling small port, facilitating both the movement of goods and passengers. Many of its ancient buildings were constructed from the distinctive black basalt, a characteristic stone of the Galilee region. A Roman military outpost also existed within the town, reflecting its administrative and security significance during the Roman occupation. After centuries of abandonment, Capernaum's remains were eventually excavated by archaeologists starting in the late 19th century. Ekbalam was a thriving Maya city from 700 to 1000 CE, and its name in Yucatec Maya means black jaguar or star jaguar. The city was encircled by two massive defensive walls, indicating its strategic importance and a history of potential conflict. Within its main structure, the intact tomb of a Maya ruler was discovered, containing valuable grave goods such as gold, jade, and ceramics. A stucco sculpture depicts the jaguar mouth, a large gate shaped like open jaws, symbolizing the entrance to the underworld in Maya belief. Ekbalam also featured a complex system of reservoirs and canals, reflecting the Mayas' advanced engineering skill in water management. Chacoben, meaning place of red corn in the Maya language, reflects the central role of agriculture in their ancient culture. The oldest structures here are dated to approximately 200 years before Christ, indicating the long-standing settlement of this site. The main pyramid, known as the Gran Basamento, stands as the most prominent structure and is clearly visible right from the entrance to the archaeological zone. Many structures at Chacoben are also built with alignments connected to the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, showcasing their sophisticated astronomical knowledge. Despite these insights, much of the ancient city of Chacoben remains unexcavated, still hidden beneath the dense tropical jungle canopy. Jebel Chaltun stands as one of the longest continuously inhabited Maya cities, thriving for over 3,000 years from approximately 1500 BCE until the 16th century CE. Within ancient Maya trade networks, further evidenced by an ancient raised road, a sack bay, discovered in the 1950s, which connected Jebel Chaltun directly to the coast. Architectural precision is visible in a main structure designed for the sun's light to pass directly through an opening during both the spring and autumn equinoxes, creating a 15-minute celestial spectacle. Within the city's landscape, natural sinkholes, known as cenotes, served as vital sources of fresh water and held profound spiritual significance for ancient Maya rituals and sacrifices. Archaeological excavations within these cenotes have yielded numerous artifacts, including pottery and human bones, confirming their sacred role in the spiritual practices of Jibal Chaltun's inhabitants. Monte Santa Trega offers simultaneous views of the Spanish coastline and the land across the Minho River in Portugal. This area is frequently enveloped by coastal fog and features the lush green vegetation characteristic of Galicia. The mountain hosts the ancient Celtic settlement of Castro de Santa Trega, dating from the 1st century BCE to the 1st century CE. Homes within Castro de Santa Trega are built in a circular shape, constructed from dry stacked stones without mortar. At the summit, an archaeological museum and a large cross demonstrate the spiritual connection that persisted long after the Celtic period. Liacanabuel is a stone fort or cashel constructed in the 8th to 9th centuries AD, representing a typical fortified settlement from the late Iron Age in Ireland. This structure features a circular outer wall, an effective defensive design characteristic of its time, and was built entirely using dry stone techniques without mortar, showcasing skilled ancient construction. Inside the fort, traces of multiple circular dwellings have been discovered, indicating a community once resided there. Below, a complex underground tunnel system, or souterrain, may have been used for storing food, seeking refuge, or as an escape route. The name Liacanabueli means hillside of the milking place or cow pen, reflecting the area's original purpose. Avdat served as a vital stop on the ancient incense route, a major trade path connecting Arabia to the Mediterranean Sea. This desert city was constructed by the Nabateans, an Arabian tribe renowned for their ability to establish resilient urban centers in harsh environments. This sophisticated water management allowed them to produce wine, evidenced by ancient wine presses discovered on site, operating efficiently even in arid desert conditions. The city also featured a Roman-style public bath with a unique underfloor heating system, a rare amenity amidst the dry desert landscape. Ultimately, Avdat was abandoned in the 7th century following a devastating major earthquake and the gradual decline of the entire incense route trade network. Saruchi is an archaeological complex from the Bronze Age belonging to the ancient Nuragic civilization situated on a plateau in southwestern Sardinia. The main Nurag tower at Saruchi is a colossal truncated cone stone structure built by stacking dry stones without mortar. The complex includes the main tower, multiple secondary towers, and a surrounding ancient settlement, indicating It was once a large-scale community. Its strategic location on the plateau provide Suruchi, with panoramic views of both the countryside and the Mediterranean Sea. Research into Suruchi offers crucial data on the daily life of the Nuragic people from over 3,000 years ago. El Tajin once served as a leading cultural and political center for the classic Veracruz civilization, flourishing for centuries from approximately 600 to 1200 CE. The site stands out for its unusually high number of ceremonial ball courts, making El Tajin one of the most prolific such locations across all of Mesoamerica. Many of El Tajin's architectural structures also display unique stacked niches, which researchers believe held important astronomical or cyclical calendrical meanings. Its name, El Tajin, translates from the Totonac language as City of Thunder or Place of the Thunder God, reflecting a deep connection to natural elements and beliefs. However, around 1200 CE, the city faced a mysterious abandonment for reasons that remain undetermined, and this archaeological site remained hidden within the tropical rainforest until its rediscovery in the late 18th century. Tazumal was a significant political, economic, and religious center for over 1,500 years, from about 100 to 1200 CE. The site features massive pyramids and platforms constructed from earth, volcanic rock, and lime mortar, which were once plastered and vividly painted. Some structures at Tazumal are aligned with astronomical phenomena, demonstrating the ancient Mayas' profound cosmic knowledge. Archaeological work has uncovered a complex drainage and water management system here, reflecting the civilization's advanced construction techniques. The name Tazumal originates from the Quiche Maya language, meaning place of the ashes or place of burning. This monument has been excavated since the 1940s by archaeologist Stanley Boggs, who made significant contributions to restoring its main structures. Templo Mayor served as the central temple of Tenochtitlan, the Aztec imperial capital, and was considered the very center of the universe within their worldview. The temple was constructed in at least 7 superimposed layers by various Aztec rulers, forming a rare multi-tiered architectural structure. Following the conquest in 1521, the Spanish destroyed this significant temple, which then remained buried beneath present-day Mexico City for many centuries. The rediscovery of Templo Mayor began in 1978 when electrical workers digging encountered a large carved stone block, initiating a major archaeological excavation. Thousands of ritual artifacts, including items made of gold, jade, shell, and coral, were subsequently unearthed at the site, revealing the extensive trade networks of the Aztec people.